Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mario Kart Wii Custom Tracks. Today, we're going to be continuing on the custom tracks, of course, by taking on the 7th cup of this game. And I have some pretty exciting news, which we'll talk about as soon as we get into it. Like, this game is taking a lot longer to load up than normal. But yeah, today, as you can see, on the 150cc's Grand Prix, we have pretty much every single one of these characters unlocked except for this one right here, this mystery character, whom all of you probably know who she is. It's Toadette. For those of you guys who don't know, you have to like play through all the time trials once at least to unlock her, and I haven't done that yet. But I actually have to give credit where it's due. I didn't unlock any of these characters. My brother, my younger brother, actually invested a few hours yesterday, and he played through this game and unlocked all of these missing characters that I was missing, except for Toadette, just because, you know, we still have to do that time trials, like I said. So we're just going to hold that off until maybe later tonight to do that. But he's the one that actually did it, so I'm giving him a quick shout out. And he actually has a YouTube channel where he uploads like competitive gameplay videos of Smash and Pokemon and whatnot. He's surprisingly like really good at Smash and Pokemon. Like, he's always been like just super good at competitive games like that. So he has a YouTube channel. I'm going to link it in the description of this video if you guys want to check it out. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. You guys can determine whether or not you deem him worthy of a competitive gamer. He's actually really good. Like, I'm being serious when I say this. I'm not just saying this, you know, for the sake of saying it and hyping it up, but like, he's super good. He can, I don't know. I mean, he's very good. We're going to hopefully take him to like a Smash tournament this year and see how well he can compete in. But yeah, go ahead and check it out if you want. Link is in the description. Today, I don't even know who to play with. Like, we have so many characters now. Diddy Kong, Bowser Jr., Birdo, I believe. Actually, I think we had Birdo unlocked. King Boo, Baby Daisy. Who else? Who else did we not have unlocked? I think that was it. I mean, it wasn't really that many characters. But I guess today, I'll play as Birdo, you know, just get her out of the way. I don't really like Birdo, but I think it's just best to get her out of the way now so that I don't have to worry about playing as her in the future, or him. I don't even know. I was told that Birdo was once a guy who's now a girl. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, I said something about her being a she, and then people were correcting me in one of my episodes. It's kind of weird, but the last time we did this, we got an E rank. Look at that. That's all me right there, thanks to Wario. So today we're going to be taking on the Golden Mushroom Cup, which consists of GCN. I always say that, GNC. GameCube, Nintendo, Yoshi Circuit, SNES, Mario Circuit 2, N64 Royal Raceway, and Candy Coaster. So it actually has 3 retro tracks and then 1 track that's brand new. N64 Royal Raceway. I'm trying to think, what was that? I'm thinking of a track that's a Mario Kart 60. It's a Mario 64 track. It's not Royal Raceway. I actually don't remember. Oh, Royal Raceway. I do know what Royal Raceway is. It's in Mario Kart 8, I'm pretty sure. Wow, it's in this game too. That's pretty exciting. And this game, Yoshi Circuit, this is pretty nice. So we're gonna have a Yoshi map, right? I'm actually pretty interested to see if the map. Yep, it's a Yoshi. And this is also a track ported into Mario Kart 8, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's in Mario Kart 8. I'm just like, oh, dude, that is so sick. Dude, look at the item blocks. I didn't even notice this. Yoshi, why are you doing this to me, man? I'm your buddy. No, that wasn't Yoshi. That was Baby Luigi. But look at this. They have little Yoshi eggs in them. Like, the item blocks are little Yoshi eggs and not... Oh, man. All right, come on. Who could I get? Sucker. But did it come back to me? It didn't come back to me. Yes. It's stuck with Daisy, and she screwed herself up big time. Awesome. Yeah, I hate that thing. But as you can see, I'm actually playing with the mock bike today, you know. It's nice and refreshing playing with something that's actually decent in comparison to the standard bike with the heavyweight character. Like, standard bikes I don't think should be hard to play as, but I feel like just because I was playing as Wario, it was very difficult because the drift on that thing was pretty ridiculous. Had very bad drifting. But anyways, we're going to try our best to get at least, you know, a rank. I'm not gonna even shoot for a star because I know for a fact, you know, this game is very it's complicated when it comes to give out rankings like that. It's just, you have to do super well apparently in order to get a star rank. Oh man, I'm gonna lose all my bananas. No, I did so well to accumulate them, and now they're all just gone like that. But hey, look on the bright side, man. There's a nice huge distance between me and everybody else. That's what really matters. That's all that counts. But yeah, yesterday I asked you guys whether or not you'd like to see my Mario Party ALP multiplayer or single, and I didn't see a single comment where it was like, yo, you should play this game single player. I guess people don't really like watching single player LPs of Mario Party, which I personally was kind of leaning towards doing it like that, just because I haven't played a Mario Party game by myself in so long, and I feel like playing it by myself would make things less salty between me and my friends who beat me, because, you know, no matter how much you say you're not going to get salty at playing that game, you end up getting salty. You know, there's always that little bit of animosity between you and someone else just because of the fact that you're playing better, or he stole a star, or they ganged up on you. You know, it's kind of crazy. It's actually very funny too, but it creates animosity a little bit, which is not cool. But I'm going to be doing that game multiplayer for you guys, and it should launch, I'm really hoping, on Saturday. Wow, look at how far I am in comparison to those guys. If there was like 2 more laps, I could have easily lapped most of these players, but that was a very good way to start off the first track. Very nice. Thanks, Berto, for being nice and awesome for us with your very cool mock bike. Moving on to the next track, SNES Mario Circuit 2. You know how many tracks we played just like this? How many freaking Mario circuits? I'm pretty sure we're going to play through all of them, and it's probably just because they're so easy to create. I mean, you have the original track, all you gotta do is just change up the map, and then boom, you got an SNES Mario Circuit, because the background's pretty much the same, and that's it. So you're just changing the way the track is designed. Get out of the way, baby Luigi! Dude, every single time I play this, it's like I'm always battling with one of the babies, and it seems to me like it's always baby Luigi. So, oh, whoa, what was I doing? I lost full control of the wheel right there. There's actually a guy. Sometimes I go for walks now because, you know, I don't like sitting indoors all day. I kind of feel, I don't know, I eat a lot of bad junk food. Like, I don't actually eat healthy, so then sometimes, you know, I worry that one day, you know, I'm just gonna end up, I don't know, like, I need to exercise is what I'm trying to say. So I started going for walks, and I always see this man, like, I'm not even kidding, he's like maybe 30 or something, and he has like this little moped, I think is what it's called. He's always driving around with it in the neighborhood. It's pretty awesome. And he looks at you. He wants you to look at him, you know. He wants you to see him having fun with that thing. And it made me think, you know, I should probably get something like that. But I don't know if I'd be able to ride it. You know, I know how to ride a bike pretty well. But I don't know if it's the same thing as riding like a motorbike. If it's the same concept. I feel like it would be. I had actually a dream about riding one like the other day. It wasn't me that was riding it. It was Zelda Master who rode it. And he ended up falling really badly. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to drive that thing. But I feel like if I did get one, I'd probably know how to ride it pretty nicely. Wow, dude, these computers are actually on my tail. They're doing surprisingly decent today. And I was going to say something about a blue shell, but I feel like I shouldn't, because maybe talking about blue shells calls them forth. But maybe not, you know? Maybe that's just what I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm going to plant all my bananas here. There we go. Somebody's bound to sip on one of them at least. And I will never know. And wow, a red shell comes at the last second. That is a nice way to do the second course as well. I mean, so far we've had pretty good gameplay with the first 2 tracks. So as long as we can keep this up, we may in fact get like a star rank. And that would be the dream. To get 1 star on at least anyone who says, yeah, N64 Royal Raceway. Yep, this is totally not the course that I was thinking of. Or is it? I still don't even know what. Oh, yeah, okay, I know this. N64 Royal Raceway. Man, I'm having a hard time. Like, I feel like I do know it, but I don't, and I do know it now. Yep. It's the track from Mario Kart 8. This is the track where people did the, what's it called? They did something. It's like it's a technique in Mario Kart 8. It was like it's like you kind of drift. It's not like snaking. It was almost as good as snaking, but nothing I think will ever compare to snaking. For those of you guys who don't know what snaking is, it was actually a thing in Mario Kart DS. Oh man, it was the good old days of Mario Kart DS where it was like super competitive. Everybody played as Dry Bones too because he was the best character. That's when everybody loved Dry Bones. I remember when, you know, I started playing this game, I thought it was the same way, like Dry Bones was going to be the best, but nope, turns out Funky Kong replaced him. He dethroned Dry Bones. The Mario Kart, oh man, ooh, oh, the best player in Mario Kart, and then Funky Kong took his place. But, you know, I feel like Funky Kong was just better overall. I don't know, man, if I had to compare Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart, whoa, this is different. Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart Wii in terms of funness, I would probably say Wii, just because it was on a console, and I don't know, there's just something about it that I was just so attached to. I remember coming back home from school every day when I was in high school, and I just sit online playing the game for a couple hours just on Wi-Fi, and it was always the best thing. And I actually did really well. I never would end up like playing badly. I'd always play super well, and I thought like I was good at the game. So I mean, I could be wrong, but oh man, dude, come on, man. This just sucks. I hate how every single time there's always a... Oh, nice. Well, I guess I spoke a little too soon. Stupid baby Peach. Trying to take my my first place right there. I was going to say, like, every single time I get a blue shell, surprisingly, I'm hit by a red shell, like, immediately after. I don't know why, but it just... That's how the game works. It's probably programmed like that. You send out a blue shell, give them a red shell as well. I'm pretty sure they'll appreciate that. And once again... Stopping right there. I didn't even think I would miss that, but wow. Surprisingly, I did. So as I can keep first place, I'll be good. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going. They actually changed this place up. It looks much different now. I remember when I was a kid, I used to play N64 Royal Raceway. Wow, I just drove straight into that thing. That should have hit me or something. But, nope. I'm not going to complain about it. But as I was saying, as a kid, I used to always drive up to the castle. And I would think to myself, how cool would it be if you drove up to the castle, you can park your cart, and then you could just get out and play Super Mario 64. Like, in one game, like, the game would just turn into Super Mario 64. And then when you're done, you get back in the cart, and then you just drive off, and you could play Mario Kart 64 again. I don't know. I thought that was really awesome if it could happen, but... Like, even as a kid, too, I used to take the N64 cartridges, and I used to look at, like, you know, the little logo print that they had on it, and I used to pretend, like, what if that was a screen? I didn't pretend, but I used to imagine, like, if that were a screen, and then they put little buttons on the side, you know, like A, B, like, just all the N64 controller buttons, and then you could just have that as, like, a little pocket Game Boy, or, like, an N64, and you could just play that individual game wherever you go. I thought that would have been a really cool concept, but they made the DS... Oh, I guess driving into these things just completely destroys them, which is good, because I'm pretty sure it'd make a lot of people angry to constantly have to drive straight into rocks like that and then getting crashed. Why is Funky Kong at a complete standstill? Did he just quit? He probably gave up on just playing the game. He's like, yep, I ain't having this no more. 2 points. Wow. The best player in the game, surprisingly doing the worst. That's something you'll probably never see. But yeah, this episode's going to be rather short because it's actually all retro tracks, and all of which are pretty short. But the next track and the final track is Candy Coaster. It's a candy track, if you couldn't already guess. Something new, you know, in Mario Kart, they make tracks of candy. I think it all originated in Super Mario. Actually, no. I think there's actually a couple candy tracks or one candy track in the GBA game. But, I don't know. I feel like... At least for me, when I started noticing them, I noticed it in 3D Land, and then in Mario Kart 8. I think there might have been one in 7. Actually, it was just 8. Yeah, what am I saying? There's not many candy tracks. But, whoa, this is actually pretty nice. We're on like a Hershey's chocolate bar. I guess now we're on some wafers. Pretty nice. The desert part. Wait, is this all this? I thought it was... I was going to say it's one lap, but nope. Ooh! And then we got... What is this? Maybe some fondant or something? I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried it. I always see it on, like, baking shows, whenever they bake cakes or whatever, and it looks good. I always wonder how it tries, like, there's something called, like, macaroons or something like that. They look like little cookie sandwiches. And I always see, like, rich, fancy people in shows eating them. And it just makes me wonder how they taste. And I remember one day I found them. They were actually, like, kind of cheap ones, I think. I don't even know if they're cheap or expensive ones. But I found them, and... I tried them, and they weren't so good. There were actually, like, a couple different kinds. There was, like, frozen ones, which I did not like at all. And there were, you know, just, like, soft, edible ones. But it was, like, they didn't taste as good as I thought they would taste, you know? I mean, sure, it's... Oh, I was at a hotel. That's what it was. I was at a hotel, and the room service lady, after she cleaned, she actually left, like, a little plate of macaroons and, like, chocolates on the table, and I ended up eating the macaroon, and I was like, this doesn't really taste as good as I thought it would taste. And I was glad that I didn't go out of my way to buy some, because I knew that I probably wouldn't have eaten them all. So I guess it was a good experience to try it for free, you know. But the one time I did actually go out and buy them, it was frozen ones, and I thought that's how you were supposed to eat them. But turns out that is not how you're supposed to eat them. And I'm sorry if you guys could hear like a lawnmower. Some dude is mowing his lawn right now, and I have my windows open just because it's very nice outside today, and I like the smell of fresh air sometimes, you know. I don't like, you know, just sitting in my room all day with the windows closed. It's just sometimes it's good to smell fresh air to give you that sense that you're actually outside, but you're not really outside. So it's every basement dweller's substitute for actually going outside. You know what I'm saying? Oh no! You know what? That's all good. I don't care. You guys just passed the freaking finish line. They're just now starting their third lap, and I'm all the way out here. Wow, somebody had a banana load that they needed to drop. I guess they could just use that for a nice ice cream sundae here. There's just all kinds of delicious treats that you can incorporate bananas with. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, there we go. We're almost... Oh! Wow! They do that on purpose. They want you to do that. They don't want you to actually make that jump. They just want you to fall. Hey, I didn't even notice the sky. It's like little Yoshi cookies everywhere. And yeah, candy canes. And then I'm gonna assume these are just like chocolate syrup drops on the ground where we slip on, or you could just lick them off the floor. And then that would be a good way to clean it, you know. And I'm about to lap someone, I felt like I was about to lap someone. I'm almost positive I saw someone, but I guess I was wrong. And we did it, 60 points. So I'm actually pretty interested and excited to see how well I did. I feel like I played decent throughout this entire cup, and I held my position pretty nicely. First place throughout most of this cup. And let's see what they give me. This biased game, it gives me a star. Yes! For the first time ever, I actually get a star in the custom tracks. I mean, I did play pretty decent. I feel like I deserved a 3-star rank, but I'll take a star, you know. I know how biased this game can be. It's just like, nope, we ain't giving you no 3 stars. It's impossible to get that. And I unlocked a brand new bike. It's called the Jet Bubble for baby characters. But yeah, that is going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and let me know who you'd like to see me play as in the next episode. And I will see you guys then. Goodbye.